Hello there and welcome to Loco for Leeds. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome back to the channel everyone, and today we are looking at another loan watch. Looking at how our lads out on loan are getting on at their clubs. So as always we will start in the Championship. The English Championship, of course. We have a player playing still at the top of the Championship in Bournemouth. But, you know, this lad is not having a good time there by the look of it. Bournemouth sit top of the league. We are, of course, talking about Leif Davis. Leif Davis, it's another 2-game week for the Championship and EFL clubs. Leif Davis didn't play at all, wasn't even in the squad at all for both of Bournemouth's 2 games this week. The weekend win, I think it was a Friday night game, wasn't it? Win over Reading. He wasn't involved. And then the 2-1 loss to Preston, he wasn't involved. And Bournemouth are just sitting just at the top of the Championship at the moment. Fulham are hot on their heels. They won 7-0 against Blackburn to really ramp up the pressure on Bournemouth, who, like I say, lost to Preston. But Leif Davis is not having a good time there at all by the look of it. Hasn't played many games really. As well in the Championship, we have Ian Poveda, playing for Blackburn. Of course, just mentioned Blackburn a second ago. Their weekend game, they won. I can't remember who they were playing against, I must admit. I think it was Derby, wasn't it? Derby away, I think they won. They won 2-1. Poveda played the last three minutes plus injury time of this one. Again, a bit like Davis, he's found it hard to come by game time really so far by the look of it. Got an assist, that's his only assist in his first appearance for Blackburn. And has sort of had to be content with coming off the bench for the majority of the games that he's played. Played the last few minutes of the 2-1 win against Derby. Like I said, Blackburn lost 7-0 to Fulham. Disastrous result that. They were down to 10 men. Poveda was an unused substitute, I think, in this one, so he didn't play a part. But Blackburn, disastrous result. They're an odd team, Blackburn. Seem to be able to hit teams for 3-4-0 and then get pumped, 7-0 is a little bit unheard of really, but it's becoming more and more common as a football scoreline, isn't it really, nowadays. But that's the Championship, so we lower ourselves down into League One then and look at Fleetwood Town. Ryan Edmondson's on loan at Fleetwood Town, of course. Fleetwood, of course, played 2 games again this week. The weekend game, the 3-3 draw with Wycombe. Edmondson wasn't even in the squad. Again, like the other 2 lads, is finding game time quite hard to come by. And then in the midweek game, I think Fleetwood, they lose to Wigan. I think it was 3-2 loss to Wigan. Again, Edmondson wasn't even in the squad. So Simon Grayson's looking at other players seemingly in his team and his squad. Edmondson in and out the team, finding it very difficult to get game time. Also in League One, playing at Morecambe, is Alfie McCalmont. Alfie McCalmont's having a little bit more joy really than the rest of those lads out on loan so far. He played the last 16 minutes on Saturday as Morecambe lost 3-1 to Oxford, and then he played the whole game as Morecambe lost again. This time 2-0 to Cambridge in midweek, but Alfie McCalmont, like I said, played the whole game. Next to, in midfield, of course, Diar Aguirre. The French lad was on loan at us a few years ago. I have not said his name correctly there. I apologise. I find it very difficult to pronounce his name. But he plays for Morecambe, and McCalmont seems to play alongside him in midfield quite a lot. Getting a lot more game time, like I said, than the other lads. But Morecambe are struggling like mad to get a hold in League One, really. I think, did they come up from League Two? I think they did in the summer. This is the first season at that level, so they are struggling quite heavily, really. Couple more losses for them in this week. So yeah, but we come on, want to keep an eye on. He is definitely playing a lot of football there. Going into Spain then and looking at the Spanish teams that our lads are on loan at, we have of course three in the first couple of divisions of Spain. Of course, La Liga we'll take first, and we'll look at Helder Costa. Costa played the whole game actually, played the full 90 minutes as Valencia won 2-0 against Villarreal in La Liga. Valencia are about mid-table in the first division there. So, and Costa's creeping back in, he's creeping into their team. Starting 11, he starts a few games recently. And also he's come off the bench, I think, as well. So, he's getting game time, which is good, but I do not think we'll ever see Helder Costa in a Leeds United shirt again, personally. I think it's an option to buy. Is this particular loan? So who knows if he goes to Valencia for next season or if he goes elsewhere. Regardless, I do not think he'll be at Leeds next season. But good to see him getting game time at Valencia, and they look like they're a bit up and down, but there you go. Also playing in La Liga, of course, is that Mankiko Cassia. Played against his former team this weekend in Real Madrid. They lost 2-1, did Elche. He's playing on loan at Elche, of course. They're sort of lower mid-table in La Liga, sort of lower table, really. They haven't, similar to Leeds, really, haven't really got going this season so far. And a 2-1 defeat at home to Real Madrid. Casilla, obviously, like I said, he used to play for Real, didn't he? And he's played every single minute of their La Liga campaign so far. Obviously played the whole game in this one as well. Another defeat though for Elche. And dropping down into La Liga 2 then, and we have Matteus Bogus, who probably is again player of the week in this loan watch. He assisted 2 goals as CD Ibiza beat Areron, is it? I'm murdering these names, I apologise. They are bottom of La Liga 2. Ibiza beat them 2-0, and they're looking a little bit better than they were at the start of the season. Bogus, though, put in a star performance. He played 78 minutes of this one. He got 2 assists, a man of the match performance, and he is no doubt the star of this loan watch this week, and he is really doing pretty well for them, and it's good to see the 20-year-old Polish centre midfielder, of course. Also, obviously, out on loan is Laurence De Bach, who played as well the full 90 minutes of Zult Wergem's game this weekend. I've forgotten actually who they played, but he was in the team, as he's played a lot of games for them this season. He's generally in the team. Again, like Costa, I don't think we will. Well, I definitely know we won't see this man in a Leeds United shirt ever again. Forgotten man. It's weird that he's still on the books at Leeds, but he is. So we include him in these loan watchers. Also, and the final man on loan of the Leeds United team, and the final man of this video is Elia Capril, who's on loan at Italian Serie Seaside. I always try and remember the name of the team, but I can't remember it again. They got a 1-0 win though on the weekend, and they're doing okay. He's playing every single minute. He played 90 minutes again for them on the weekend. But as always, that's it. But let me know, any fans of these teams that our lads are on loan at, what do you think of them and how they're doing? Obviously, I'm just looking at an overview, how you'll watch them. So how are they getting on? Anybody's welcome here. Let me know how you think they are getting on. And any Leeds fans, what do you think of the lads out on loan? Like I said, will we see them ever again in a Leeds United shirt? A couple of them I don't think we will, but some of them we might do. So let me know your comments in the comment section there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, marching on together, and I will see you on the next one.